What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to another reading vlog. I usually film reading vlogs like once a month, sometimes every 2 months, but I saw that a lot of you guys really enjoyed the reading vlog that I just posted, and I'm really obsessed with what I'm currently reading, so I was like, let me film another reading vlog for you guys. I love filming them. I'm also going to be filming a regular vlog later this week, so if you're not a big reader, don't worry, because a regular vlog is coming. Another reason why I specifically wanted to film a reading vlog is because I'm desperately trying to put more energy and time into reading than being on my phone. I feel like I've been on my phone so much the past few weeks, and especially with TikTok being gone for like 2 seconds this past weekend, and just how much I missed it for those 2 seconds that it was gone. I literally was judging myself, and I was like, I need to touch grass and get a grip. So this is what I'm doing instead. We're gonna be reading instead of scrolling. So anyways, let me tell you guys my plan for this reading vlog. As I told you guys in my last vlog, I started the Windy City series. It's the sports romance series that a lot of people have talked about. I read the first one, which is Mile High. I gave it 4.25. I love that story, and I just started the second book. Literally every single person I've talked to about the series and I've seen talk about the series has said that the second book, which is the one I'm reading right now, is the best one. In this reading vlog, I plan on reading the entire Windy City series. We're not going to read any other books but the series. That is the plan for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. I decided to get a little bit of a late breakfast. I got this gorgeous looking smoothie, and I also got an avocado toast. I'm honestly not a big avocado person in most places because sometimes it's just a piece of like stale bread with a bunch of avocado on it and that's it, but this place specifically makes it so good. And I added cucumber to it this time, so it looks so freaking good. I haven't had this good of a smoothie in so long. I guess it has acai, banana, blueberry, almond butter, cinnamon, vanilla plant protein, L-glutamine, B12, flax seeds, and coconut water. And I've actually really been wanting to add L-glutamine into my supplement routine. I just made it to the next stop. Since I'm going to be spending most of this vlog reading at home, I wanted to bring you guys some more fun first. I wanted to come to a place that's going to put me in the mood to do a lot of reading, and I'm usually in a really big reading mood after a trip to Barnes & Noble. I was probably in there for like 10 minutes, and that was all the time I needed to find a book that I just had to have. This is the one that I got, Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. If you guys have read this book or this series, let me know what you thought of it down below. So anyways, we got Wild Love. Now it is time for Pilates. Okay, I just got out of class. I need to go to Target and pick up a drive-up order, and then I have to go home and have dinner. But after all of that, I will finally go home and get some reading done. I feel like if you guys watch a lot of my reading vlogs, you can very much tell that I like to get a lot of my reading done and finish all of my books at night. I know a lot of people read in the mornings or throughout the day. If I'm not finishing a book at 3 in the morning, then it wasn't a very good book. And I think The Right Move is going to be one of those books that's going to be amazing. So I don't want any interruptions. I want to be in bed, skincare done. But anyways, let me go to Target, pick up this order, and then we'll go back home. I'm literally at 0%, but I just got to chapter 31. I'm on page 304 and I'm 74% in. And when I laid down earlier to get some reading done, I'm pretty sure I was like less than 20% in. The only reason I'm stopping right now is because it's at 0%. I don't even know how it's still on. But guys, it is so good. Dare I say it's a 5-star read. Like, there is literally 0 reasons for me to not give it 5 stars right now. I'm 74% in, so a lot can happen while I get to the end, but so far, like right now, it's amazing. I think I'm just gonna finish it tonight. That way tomorrow I'll be able to start the 3rd book in the series. The characters are so likable. There's so much humor. The entire plot just makes sense, which doesn't always happen in a rom-com. And I honestly just don't want it to end. Like, I am excited to continue the series and read the 3rd one, but I just have a feeling that this one's gonna be my favorite, and I don't want it to end. Also, I'm gonna say something crazy right now, but I think the male main character in this book, Ryan, I think he is my new favorite male main character in any book. Like, ever. Pretty much the gist or like the summary of it all is that she is his twin sister's best friend. That doesn't make sense. He is a really, really famous basketball player, and she is his twin's sister's best friend. No. How do I say this? His sister has a best friend, and the best friend is Indy, which is the main character of the second book. She just went through a horrible breakup, so she's looking for a place to live while at the same time feeling like her entire life is falling apart. And that is when her best friend asks her twin brother, which is the famous basketball player, if he can let her live with him. There is close proximity, there is fake dating, and there's a lot going on, and all of it is entertaining. But yeah, that is how it's going with the right move. Why hasn't this thing died? It's literally at 0%. Also, why have I not gotten up and just charged it? Oh, I think it just... Does that mean it's dead? Damn. Okay, it's still not dead. This is the cutest freaking story I've ever read. The male main character learned sign language without even telling her about it to be able to communicate with her dad. Like, what? Happy Tuesday. I'm literally getting deja vu to last week and last week's video because I woke up this morning to our power being out. The wind, I guess, is supposed to be really, really crazy today, so the power went out. Honestly, I'm just happy that my Kindle is fully charged because that is all we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing a lot of reading. I finished The Right Move last night and I'm going to start Caught Up today. So Mile High was about a hockey player, The Right Move was about a basketball player, and I guess Caught Up, which is the third book, is going to be about a baseball player. I'm going to get ready for the day and then I'm going to give you guys my full review with my rating of the book. Just did my makeup super quick. Don't even ask about my hair because since I don't have power, this is what we're looking like. But I'm so excited because I'm about to start Caught Up. Before we get into this one, let me tell you guys my rating and what I thought of The Right Move. I'm gonna give that book 4.75. There were a few things at the end that just didn't make it a full 5-star read. But honestly, just like I said yesterday, it was such a good story. But I'm not gonna say too much about The Right Move because I have a tendency to spoil things. Like if I'm excited about it, I just want to talk and talk and talk about it, and I forget that if you haven't read it, you don't want to know all of the little details yet. Anyways, I'm gonna start Caught Up. I also just ordered some sushi for lunch and I'm gonna start reading while I wait for that. Okay, I just got to chapter 3, so I feel like I shouldn't even be saying this yet because I'm literally 3 chapters in, but honestly I feel like I could really enjoy this story. The storyline is good. The tropes and these characters are so different to the first two, mostly because the male main character in this book is a dad. He had a child that he had no idea about, and when the baby was 8 months old, the mom showed up at his doorstep and left the baby there and left, and now he's like a super protective dad of a 15-month-old. There's like this whole thing with him firing every single nanny that he hires because nobody is good enough to take care of the baby. The female main character, which is going to be the love interest, is going to be the nanny, but I honestly have high hopes for this already. Also, my sushi just got here. Let me show you guys what I got. I got yellowtail with jalapeno. Can you guys tell I really like jalapeno? But I got this roll that has spicy crab inside, and I'm pretty sure this is yellowtail on top, and then I got a cucumber hand roll. I also just discovered the only thing that I don't like about the Kindle, and that's simply the look of it. I don't like the look of the Kindle. It's so practical, it's so convenient. Like I swear getting a Kindle has changed my reading game in every way, but it's just not the vibe visually. I feel like when I'm like this, I literally look like an iPad kid. Like the vibe of a physical book, it's everything. I do really love my Kindle though, but that is the only thing that I'm not obsessed with. Other than that though, it's changed my life. so late right now. I've been reading for hours. I'm 86% in. I'm on page 340. I was gonna check in every like 100 pages or something, but I honestly just haven't been able to put this book down. And this book is also like 100 pages shorter than the first two, so I'm literally about to finish this book tonight. I just have to say that the third act breakup in Caught Up is literally the most depressing one from all 3 books that I've read so far of the series. I've been really enjoying this book. The only thing that I will say that I'm not obsessed with at all, a big part of the story, is that the baseball player, which is the dad, and the nanny have this agreement that she's going to be leaving in September. So it's pretty much just a summer thing. And literally throughout the entire book, you keep being reminded of this like deadline. So like anything good that happens to them, they're like, oh, but she's leaving on this day. So it's pretty much like you're expecting the third act breakup the entire story, but other than that, it is really entertaining. There's also a lot of new characters that get introduced into this book, and I'm literally obsessed with all of them. That's like a big thing I will say about this series, is that there are seriously no unlikable characters. Like even a character that's in it for like 3 chapters, you like them. I'm just gonna finish the rest of the book right now and then I will go to bed because I am so tired. I literally fell asleep at like 3 in the morning yesterday, probably 3 a.m. tonight as well. But that is how I know if a book is good, because if a book is bad, it's not ruining my sleep schedule. If a book is good, I don't care if it ruins my sleep schedule. Guys, it is now Thursday. I don't think I vlogged pretty much anything yesterday, but I ended up finishing Play Along last night. I didn't want it to feel too repetitive, so I was like, I'll just fill you guys in when I'm done with the whole thing. So it's Thursday now. I actually just came to this little pastry shop. I've been craving like a good pastry these past few days, and I've been wanting to try this place for a while. Also because in the book Caught Up, a big part of the book is that the female main character is like this really good pastry chef, so they kept mentioning desserts and pastries and the things she was baking, and I'm pretty sure that's where the craving came from. These look incredible. These are some of the prettiest pastries I've ever seen. I got a maple pecan tart, a fruit tart, and then I forgot the name of this one, but it's basically a really fluffy cake with powdered sugar and raspberries on top. They are gorgeous. I also got this smoothie that looks so gross, but the ingredients sounded amazing. I think what made it this color is that they added mixed berries. But anyways, let's try it. Not bad. It's not as good as the one I had the other day, but I can drink this. But anyways, this is gonna be my final little recap on the Windy City series. I got through all 4 books. I'm honestly kind of sad about it. I feel like I was so into this little universe in these books. I also could not tell you guys how little I've been on my phone the past few days, because I've literally been reading every single night. I finished The Right Move on Monday night, I finished Caught Up Tuesday night, and I finished Play Along Wednesday night, which was yesterday. So I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I don't think I've ever done that with any series. Maybe with the Selection series, but that was 3 books and I don't think I read them back to back, and they were also really short. I've never been this submerged into a series before and I'm obsessed with it, but I also, this is why I don't, or I've never wanted to do this, because now I don't want to read anything else. The 5th and final book comes out in April, I'm pretty sure, so I'm not completely done with the series, but I am done with the first 4. The one I really want to talk about is Play Along. I loved that book. I ended up liking Play Along more than Caught Up. It was honestly just such a fun and entertaining book. I was literally entertained the whole way through, and I feel like I can't say the same for Caught Up. Like, yes, it was really good, but when I read Play Along, I'm like, no, I like this a little better. I feel like the main thing that switched up in Play Along was the male main character. Since I read The Right Move and Caught Up back to back, both of those male main characters felt kind of similar. Like, obviously one was a dad, which was the one in Caught Up, but they both had that like mysterious, grumpy, quiet sort of vibe, where the male main character in the 4th book, Play Along, was the funny one, the life of the party. If anything, it was the girl. It was like a grumpy sunshine, but the girl was a grumpy, he was a sunshine. It honestly made it so fun and refreshing to read. It was cute, it was funny, romantic, it felt original and different, and that's honestly all I ask for, so I'm gonna give that one 4.5. Also, all 4 books have different tropes. The first one I think would be Forbidden Romance. She was the flight attendant and he was the NHL player. The second one was Close Proximity because they were roommates, and it was also fake dating because they come up with this plan that benefits both of them if they pretend to date. And then the third one is the whole nanny trope. So he's like a young single dad, she's like this incredibly successful pastry chef, but she's going on break for the summer, so she decides to babysit for him because she is his coach's daughter. And the 4th one had the trope that I literally never gravitate towards. Like, I never think this trope is going to be entertaining. and it ended up being incredibly entertaining, and that's Marriage of Convenience. It's also a little bit of forbidden romance because he is a baseball player and she works as the team's physical therapist. So basically he has been obsessed with her for like 3 years, and one day they get really drunk and get married in Vegas. When they realize that they got married, she starts freaking out because she doesn't want to lose her job. So they pretty much stay married and pretend to be in love for the next like 6 months. It was honestly just such a fun series. I'm so happy that I read it. If I could recommend something, it would be to not read it that fast. Don't be like me. Don't read each book in a day. Take your time with it because you will not know what to do with yourself when you're done if you enjoy it. So if you need a sign to start the series, take this as your sign. Don't stop with the first one because I have seen a lot of people say that they did not enjoy the first one, but they got through that one and went to the rest and really enjoyed the rest. So my favorite book in first place is The Right Move. No surprise there. Second place, I'm gonna give it to Play Along. I loved that book. It was so funny. It was entertaining. It was really good. Third place, I'm gonna give it to Mile High. And fourth place, I'm gonna give it to Caught Up. So my top 2 is The Right Move and Play Along. I love those 2. So yeah, that is my little recap on the Windy City series. Did I love it as much as you guys said I was gonna love it? Abso-freaking-lutely. If you guys have recommendations for similar books or series, comment down below.